What's up everyone? Wraith here with the video more focused on Rage 2 this time around. This is a game I am really excited for and something to play before Doom Eternal comes out. With recent gameplay footage revealed showing off more of the game, it got me more hyped for it, and I want to talk more about the story and what could be in store for us. Rage 2 is going to be an awesome game, and of course it will be, as id and Avalanche Studios have been developing this game together. Such a powerhouse of studios, right? Before I get going, I also want to let you all know how much I appreciate the support, and if you're new here, go ahead and like and subscribe as it helps me out a ton. Be sure to also set up your notifications so you can stay up to date when I post a new video as well. So to get started, the main focus of this video is to talk about the story, what to expect, and some speculation, of course. Also, spoilers if you haven't played the first game yet, so you've been warned, especially since it's been out for almost a decade, so kind of your fault. The first Rage game was a fun, explosive, and entertaining game that we got to play, but did lack a bit in story, open world, and the ending. For something that was released back in 2011, it looked and played really well using the id Tech engine and brains of id Software. The game had an inventory of sorts, the ability to upgrade some weapons, somewhat open world destruction with dune buggies, and crafting. All in all, with the game mechanics that it had, it was a fun experience, and I even come back to play it every once in a while. The story was a bit limited, but it's usually not the main focus of an id game for the most part. The game has the protagonist, Nicholas Rain, a former Marine and Ark survivor, escapes from his Ark to discover the world decimated by an asteroid that impacted the Earth many years ago. After being rescued by a guy named Dan Hagar, who leads a settlement down the road, he explains that things went wrong and that the Authority control the wasteland, other than the bandits and mutants. General Cross, the leader of the Authority, opened up his Ark ahead of schedule to build up the Authority and to conquer the land. They are on the lookout for Ark survivors as they want the nanotrites in their body. These nanotrites give the Ark survivors near superhuman abilities and health regeneration, making them very valuable to the Authority. After Rain helps Hagar and his people with a few things and errands, he heads to the city of Wellspring, as to not drive attention to the Authority to Hagar's settlement. Once he arrives in Wellspring, he is tasked with helping both the mayor and sheriff with bandit and mutant issues, among other things. Eventually, the Authority track wind of him as Rain rescues John Marshall, who is the leader of the Resistance. The Resistance have been fighting the Authority for many years and have been finding a way to turn the tide in the fight. With Rain on their side, they now have a chance. In a desperate attempt to stop the Authority, Rain is sent into their main headquarters, Capital Prime. There he sends a code to all of the remaining Arks to emerge and to be located so the Resistance can get to them first before the Authority. Okay, that was the short version of the story of Rage 1 and pretty much the big parts that happened in the game. With 30 years passing and coming to the events of Rage 2, we can now see that many things were set up to make it happen with all the changes that Rain was a part of. For instance, Rain did a lot for the city of Wellspring, which would probably be why we see a statue of him in the city. There are also more people in the wasteland as the remaining Arks emerged and either created new settlements or factions. We see the Goon Squad possibly originated from the Wasted clan. The Shrouded became more tech-savvy, the mutants had become more self-aware and organized, and the bandits in the swamp could have either originated from the Ghosts or a new group that emerged as the area became more populated. Rain may have also had a hand in the ecopods that helped the land become fertile again for trees and crops. We did see the player in the Rage 2 gameplay call down an ecopod, but by the time the game starts, there seems to be fertile land all around in certain areas already. It did require special access to call down the pods, so we may find out how he got that access. The Resistance could have also over time become the Rangers as they have become more advanced and grown more in numbers after the emergence of the other Arks. So the Ranger we play as, Walker, may shed some more light on if that is true. The new protagonist was obviously an Ark survivor, as they, who can be male or female, have the power of the nanotrites in their body. They have the abilities that we see in the reveals such as Shatter and Barricade, among others. If they were an Ark survivor and that the Rangers were also from the Arks, then that would make sense why the Authority raided their settlement and killed Walker's family, as he states in the trailer that his parents were murdered. After 30 years, the Authority have become more advanced and more of a headache to the survivors of the wasteland. They have mutated and experimented more on people and created giant mutants like the ones we encountered in Dead City in the first game. However, these ones are way more advanced as well. They may even be more in numbers, as it's more of an open world game this time around. We did see that Lusum Hagar is now the mayor of Wellspring, so something may have happened between the Hagar settlement and Wellspring in the past 30 years. Lusum Hagar was the girl that kind of helped you with the wing sticks, kind of like an early little side mission. So she wasn't really a big character back in the first game, but now, well, she's the mayor of Wellspring. Because of that happening, Clay Clayton, say that 5 times fast, who may be the son or relative of Mayor Clayton of Wellspring, could have done a big deal with the Authority, as the main character mentions something of the sort in recent gameplay. It's interesting to see how Hagar is now in charge of Wellspring and Clayton is, well, a powerful figure in the town and the wasteland. Very interesting shift of power. As far as the Authority, I wonder if we will get to see General Cross in person. With the recent gameplay that Bethesda released, at the end we can see General Cross talking to his troops and mentioning something about the cleansing.
Tonight marks the beginning of the cleansing. Tonight marks the rebirth of the Authority.
I'm very curious what that would entail, as I wouldn't think it would have much to do with the mutants, as they are kind of more of experiments, so maybe he has something special up his sleeves to show off towards the end of the game. Guess we'll find out soon. The main story is a bit shrouded in mystery. All we really know is that the main character is a ranger who helps the people of the wasteland, much like a policeman or a present-day ranger. The character lost their parents, which could have been by the Authority like I mentioned, resulting in making it personal for revenge against the regime. So a big part of the story could be the player trying to take down the Authority and other dangers that threaten the wasteland. I would want to see more of the Authority and what tricks they have going on. Maybe in this game we'll be able to take them down once and for all. I'm willing to bet that there will be more things in the story and have a twist of sorts. Hopefully we'll get to know what Dr. Kvasir has been up to with these past 30 years, as he is in Rage 2 and helps Walker out with the Ecopod and the Goon Squad. Maybe we'll also run into Nicholas Rain in the story. That would be cool. Either way, the story is going to be a lot cooler this time around, and hope the ending will be worth it as well, with an awesome boss fight. Alright, so what do you guys think? Are you excited for Rage 2, or think of it as a roadblock to Doom Eternal? I'm really excited for this game, and with each new reveal, the game looks even better. Only a few more months to go until we get our hands on it, and I'll pre-order the version that is a step up from the standard, so I can use the BFG 9000. That'll be fun to use in this game. Hope you all liked the video, and if so, let me know what you think will happen in the story of Rage 2 in the comment section. Also, I'm really open for what you would want to see in a future video, so let me know what you want to see. I read every comment and love the interactions that I see, so let's keep building this strong community. If you want to keep up to date with this channel, don't forget to set up the notifications and follow me at my Instagram at RipNtear Gaming. Love you guys so much, and until next time, don't forget to rip and tear. Peace.